kitchen with C'est la Vie Wellness. My name is Lynn, and today we're going to be making some ginger lime energy balls. Now, energy balls are a great snack to have on hand when you get a little bit of those sweet cravings. But the beauty of these is that they have no sugar added, so dates are providing that sweetness that you might be craving. These are called energy balls because they're a great source of energy, so they would be a good thing to have after a workout. So I am going to do half of the usual recipe because I'm at the cottage. I only have a small food processor, so I can only do about half of the amount of each ingredients for it to work. So we start with some nuts as a base. So I have here, you would have a cup of walnuts. Now walnuts are a great source of fat, especially omega-3s. And that's good because omega-3s help to reduce inflammation in the body. And also, because they're shaped a bit like a brain, they're actually really good for the brain because fats are good for the brain in general. And there are also some studies that show that they are quite healthy for the heart, and they can actually help lower LDL cholesterol, which is the bad cholesterol. So we've got a cup of walnuts, a cup of almonds. And almonds are another great nut to add to any of your recipes because they're a good source of fat. So nuts in general are great because they're a good source of fat, fiber, and protein, all three in one. They're also high in antioxidants, and they're a good source of vitamin E, manganese, and magnesium. So wonderful. So first step is you add your nuts to your little food processor, and you want to grind them so you get a bit of a fine grind. Okay, so you can see it's a pretty fine grind that I have. It doesn't have to be completely even because it's nice to have a little bit of those pieces. So the next ingredient that I'm going to add is the dates, and these are medjool dates, so they're already pretty soft. If you're using another kind of date and they're hard, you might want to soak them beforehand so that it really works in here. The date is what is going to kind of make your energy balls stick together, so it's important that they are good ones. So you would have a cup of that. So I've already taken the pits out of these. You can break them up a little bit so they'll mix in better in here. I've already kind of did that. So dates actually are a great source of various minerals. They can provide 5% of your recommended daily intake of iron. They're also a good source of magnesium, copper, manganese, and potassium. So again, after a workout, that would be really good. Very desirable. They're also high in antioxidants, and they provide that sweetness that we want to have in our snack without the added sugar. And the beauty is that because they're high in fiber, it doesn't spike up your blood sugar as much. Plus they're combined with other ingredients that will help stabilize blood sugar. Oh, before I have that going. So the next ingredient that we're going to add is some freshly grated ginger. Now the beauty of ginger, ginger is like your superfood. So the recipe asks for about a tablespoon, but it all depends on your tolerance of fresh ginger. You could add powdered ginger if you don't have any fresh ginger. I really like it, so I tend to add a bit more. So since this is half the recipe, I should probably add about half a tablespoon of that fresh ginger. So ginger is antimicrobial, antibacterial. It contains gingerol, which is anti-inflammatory. That's why it says a superfood. And also, it helps with nausea, especially morning sickness. So anybody that you know that might be experiencing morning sickness, not having some fresh ginger would really help. And it also helps with your whole digestive system. So it really helps digestion in general. So it's a great thing to add to any recipe. A little pinch of salt. Salt's always good to add to recipes, even some sweet recipes, because it just seems to enhance the flavor in recipes. And then I'm going to add some lime juice. So the beauty of lime is that they're high in vitamin C, and when our body is stressed, we use up a lot of our vitamin C. And unfortunately, humans are one of the few mammals that cannot make their own vitamin C. So we have to get it from our food. So it's really important to keep taking some vitamin C through your food. So lime juice would provide that, which is really good. And vitamin C also helps with the absorption of plant-based iron sources. So in this case, it will help to absorb the iron that's contained in our dates. So it's a double bonus. So the recipe asks for about 2 limes, the juice of 2 limes, or about a 1/4 cup. So this is about that. So I'm just adding that. And then basically you just mix it all together until you get kind of that sticky paste. You have to kind of go in and move things around so that you can get that even mix, and then start it again. Now, because I'm using this little mini one, it might not mix as well as if you were using a bigger size food processor. Whoops. Okay. So if I go in, you can see that it's starting to really stick well. So I'll be able to roll it and make my energy balls. I'm just gonna clean up and I'll be right back. Okay, so our mixture is ready to be rolled. So I take just a little bit at a time and just roll it between my 2 hands. Now, something I like to do is to actually roll it, add some cocoa powder to it to give it a little bit of a chocolate taste. So I roll it in the cocoa powder, roll it again in my hands, and there you go. You've got a beautiful energy ball. So I'm going, and you can vary the size. I like to have nice little ones, and then you can eat maybe a few more than you would normally. Now, these freeze really well. So once I've made them, I actually put them right in the freezer, and then I just take them out as I need. And you don't really need much time to have them thaw out. You can almost eat them right off the freezer. You can have your kids help you with this part. You can make different sizes, some small ones, some bigger ones. Now, a serving size would be, I'd say that a full recipe usually makes about 20 to 25. So serving size would be 2 to 3 energy balls. And again, it depends on the size of each one, but I would say around 2 or 3 is enough of a snack. And you may need to add a little bit more cocoa powder as you go. So these are just amazing for your health. When you think of all the ingredients I mentioned and all the benefits, so high in antioxidant, full of superfoods, good minerals, the perfect snack really after a workout, and when you just have that craving and you don't want to eat the empty carbs, this will give you that energy you need, but it won't spike your blood sugar. Okay, well, there you have it. Hope you can see this. Now I'm gonna taste this little mini one. So good. It's a little messy, but it's easy to clean. Wow. I love the addition of the lime. It really brings that tanginess that offsets the sweetness. So it makes it really delicious. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and that you'll try this at home. Really easy. You could get the kids involved. It'd be really fun. So if you like this video, please click like and check out other videos from the Learning Kitchen. And I hope to see you again soon. Bon appétit!